a tough loss. Gave ourselves a chance at the end. Actually, found ourselves in a situation where we had a chance to take control of the game, and kept going back and forth. So good fight, good effort. Some lack of discipline at the end is the part that's disappointing. That part's something that will not revert to that. We got to fix that. Aside from that, just close isn't good enough. Credit to their offense. They did some things that were very challenging, but got to find a way to get better, to get back to work for a quick turnaround, and go play our best football on Friday of next week. Questions?
Mario, Tyler obviously coming to this game really struggling. Comes in, doesn't throw any interceptions, has a pretty solid game, gives you guys a chance to stop. Do you see any kind of change in his mentality, or what do you think he corrected today that made him better?
He was all week. He was during the week of Florida State. You saw it coming on. He was very determined, and it carried over to this past week. He was very urgent. If you watch him, the way he was moving around the pocket, his feet were quick. He's healthy now too, almost completely, and just very determined to play well for his teammates, and he did that today.
Mario, let's talk about the Louisville quarterback, Jack Plummer. He really came out with a lot of voice, the way he played throughout the game. I realized that we had a pretty good game. It was a shootout, but this kid really is a fine prospect and a good player.
And he played well. They use the tight ends really well against us. Those guys had a lot of catches today. And, they found some things. Our defense played hard. At the end there, we had a collision on one of those mesh deals where the guy breaks free, but yeah, credit to him. We picked him off one time, but he wasn't affected by it. He kept playing hard, kept playing strong, ran the ball well also, and made some critical throws.
Yeah, that offense, a lot of mesh stuff. I think they had 12 different guys catch passes. What makes that defense so tough to guard against?
I'm sorry, what?
So that offense so tough to guard against?
Yes, sir. Some things are, if you run that concept well enough, obviously it's designed for man coverage, but if you have a really good feel for the timing and spacing of it, it's really good against zone as well. And they had some really good compliments off of it. Sometimes we just, we got to teach it better, we got to coach it better so we can cover it better. We didn't affect the quarterback very much today, which was different. We affected the quarterback all year long, and they blocked us pretty well today. So.
Can you talk about calling the timeout down, like going in, trying to go in to score at the end there?
Mm-hmm. The fourth down?
Yeah, just why you called timeout. There was still plenty of time on the play clock. Was there something you guys saw? Or?
Yeah. They already were lined up in what we needed to see. We wanted to get in the best play. So at that point, the play clock really, was irrelevant. It was a play to check them, and certainly we wanted to make the value of the play down there from 3 yards out was we felt had better chance of putting us in position to tie than saving it and trying to get a stop and go. So just trying to give offense coordinator a chance to make the best call for the situation of the defense.
Mario, anything you could say on Mark Fletcher's performance today?
Continues to excel, continues to elevate his play. Just an excellent freshman player, leader, tough guy, accountable, wants to win in the worst way, could care less about his own performance, just wants to win, wants to see his teammates win. But he's going to be a great one, and we've got to keep bringing in guys like Mark Fletcher.
Mario, what do you tell the team or especially the guys who had the unfortunate conduct penalties, Jacoby and Burchard, obviously they were very, very costly at the end. And what do you say to them after?
I jump all over that. It's crap. It's complete and utter unacceptable immaturity from a couple guys who have played really, really well. So you got to use it as a teaching moment, but you got to go right at them. You got to go right at them hard. It's a bunch of bull crap. That ain't it. We all get upset. Maybe get tugged, maybe get held. The guy hits you. It don't matter. It don't matter. They have the flags. They're going to throw them when they need to throw them, and we can't do that. We're not going to revert to that. We got to fix it. We're going to fix it.
And then Keandre Smith didn't play today. Saw him not going to get.
He was out, and Leonard Taylor was out. Leonard Taylor tried to play, but he wasn't able to. He sustained something last week and wasn't able to play. Roy was the other one.
How do you just keep their, I guess it's hard to keep their spirits up now.
Oh, I
right?
think so, Susan. I mean, it's football. If guys have a hard time keeping their spirits, if coaches have a hard time keeping their spirits and going to compete, then they've been the wrong profession and at the wrong place. We've made so much progress and we're dragging these games into the fourth quarter and we are in a position to take over and win them. And now we've got to have that breakthrough on a consistent basis, okay? Sometimes progress comes in spurts and I want it all, we all want it all now, I want it all now. But we have got to coach and teach and push and work our way to making these one possession, one play games to make these things victories, okay? And you don't stop, you don't seek shelter, you don't look for comfort from somebody telling you how well you played or how close it was. Nonsense, that's not it. That's not our DNA, that'll never be our DNA. Let's get back to work, let's go get better, find a way to come out on the winning side.
Coach, you say breakthrough, but is it breakthrough on how you guys end up with the time management as coaches, or is it also breakthrough as players to make the plays to be able to finish and get the win?
Please repeat your question.
That you said breakthrough, that it takes a breakthrough for you guys to make it and get the win. What is it? Is it a breakthrough from the coaches and how you guys handle the time management towards the end to be able to get the win, or is it coming from?
Tell me about what you mean by the time management to get the win.
Like even the timeout call that you had for the fourth play, or even when you're trying to make these plays on that 3rd and 11, I believe, in the fourth. I'm trying to see, like, when you say by breakthrough, like
I'm
what?
trying to understand your question. It just doesn't make much sense to me right now, but every time we get back to work, it's everybody. It's coaches and players. I've never singled out anybody in a press conference, and I won't do that. Your question as it relates to time management, we use a timeout on 4th down, check the defense and get us on the best play, try to score from the 3-yard line. That's what that timeout is used for. If that answers your question, I'm not sure if it does.
Yeah,
If it's not.
it does. It was more of
Okay.
like you saying the breakthrough, like, so you're saying it just becomes a collective effort of being able to finally.
Always has, always will be, to find a way to get together, work together, do better, and win. That's what I mean by a breakthrough.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.